Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today I thought I'd do Enter the Dragon Bruce Lee video, just showing all the things that I have in my collection for the film. It's one of my favourite martial arts films of all time. Well, it is my favourite. I do have all the Bruce Lee films, and yeah, I've got some various editions here, which I thought, why not share them to you. I do have a Bruce Lee playlist, which I will put up at the end of the video. There's a lot of older videos on there, and yeah, I haven't done that much recently, so I thought, yeah, why not do this video? So we're going to get into that today on the video. So welcome back. So yeah, I've got two VHS editions, which I'm going to leave to the end of the video. So we'll get to the really good stuff at the end, the retro stuff. Got a DVD edition and 3 Blu-rays. So let's start off with the Blu-ray stuff, and then we'll move on to the DVD, and then we'll get to the VHS at the end. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first one I've got is this Steelbook that came out in the UK. A really nice Steelbook, embossed title, embossing on the dragon there, debossed border. I don't know whether this was an exclusive or I'm not sure, but nothing on the back, which is a bit of a shame. But we've got the inside artwork there. You've got Bruce from a scene in the film, all done in red, which is really cool. No artwork on the disc, which is a shame. I'll just take that disc out. There's not a lot going on, it's just a continuation of the scene. I think that's the scene in Han's temple. If you haven't seen the film, there's an end sequence where he fights Han, who's got this sort of claw, and he cuts his body. But yeah, so that's the UK Steelbook for the film. Okay, so next up, this is a 40th anniversary edition. Now this was a US import. It's got that really nice front cover there with, again, the panes of glass. It's got Smash down here, and again, this is all in Han's temple where he fights Han, and there's a hall of mirrors. It's an absolutely iconic scene, this one, and yeah, it's basically been taken from that. Turn it to the back, you've got the dragon there, which is pretty much the same design as that Steelbook. This isn't embossed, but it is spot glossed, which is quite nice. You've got a top with Enter the Dragon on there. Again, that's not raised at all. You've got your spine there, and then you've got the inside. It is a hard box, so it keeps everything sturdy. I will show you the J card, which is here, so pause if you wish to read that. Okay, so yeah, it is at the time this was the ultimate collector's edition. So there's the back with all these special features. There's not a huge amount on this, but pretty much, yeah, all of the things that are on here are on every release, even the 4K, I believe. Now I don't have the 4K edition, which I'm kind of hoping that Arrow Video are going to be able to get hold of that and then do a remaster, because I've heard the Warner Brothers 4K isn't the greatest upgrade. There's no, like I say, there's no new extras on it, which is a bit of a disappointment. But with Arrow doing the Golden Harvest box set, they did a fantastic job on that. And wouldn't it be nice if they could find some deleted footage, you know, and get that on there, or some extra documentaries. Maybe a retrospective would be nice for any actors that are sort of left now. Yeah, I would really hope that Arrow Video can get the rights from Warner Brothers and just do a fantastic collector's edition for this film. in 4K. Okay, so here's the front. Now this does come in a nice clear case, which is always welcome. Open it up. Now again, it's exactly that same disc. Obviously this is a US release, but it does have this nice little booklet inside, which I'll show you there. Now this is, yeah, it's got some text in and pictures, so it's really a nice little accompaniment to this release. This is the sort of thing that you'd expect to see in an Arrow release. I'm sure if they're able to do it, they will probably incorporate a lot of this into a nice thick square bound booklet. So there we go. And there we go, it just says there the 40th anniversary edition. It's a really nice thin case as well, doesn't take up a lot of room. But also what we get in this edition is this pamphlet. So it's in red. Red in China is very lucky. And you've got obviously the dragon on the front there in gold. And that sort of goes on the back as well. It wraps round. So if we open it up, so inside, we've got a few goodies. So we have this, which has been crossed out. Now underneath there it says Blood and Steel, so that was the original name for the film until they decided to change it to Enter the Dragon. Now personally I'm glad they did change it to Enter the Dragon, because Blood and Steel doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? But yeah, there we go, it just says there an original script cover, so that's cool. Next up we get the dragon. So this says a limited edition Deputy of the Dragon card handed out at the premiere of Enter the Dragon. So there we go. Okay, so we get like a badge which you can sew onto a jacket if you wish. Oh, there we go, iron-on patch. Then we get some postcards, and these are really nice because they're like kind of drawings of, you know, scenes from the film. Obviously this is what I'm talking about, the fight between Han. It's got that metal claw which sort of puts all scratches, all blood scratches on Bruce's body. And it does say here, production designs for Han's Torture Museum and Lee's bedroom. And we've got that one as well. We've got that one. And then the final one, scene from the film, or scenes from the film, Han's Ladies of the Night. Okay, and then the last item in here, and this is really cool. So it's the nunchuck scene, but it's a lenticular. And if I move it around, you can see it's a motion lenticular. And that is really, really cool. So yeah, I do like that. There's the back as well. So that's the 40th anniversary Blu-ray edition. Okay, next up, I've taken this out of the Arrow Golden Harvest box set, and it is the Enter the Dragon edition that you get in that box set. Now this is going to be the artwork that's going to be on the Steelbook. There's a re-release of the Steelbook for the 4K, all in white. I do like this image. I'm not so sure the white, complete white Steelbook works in my opinion. I won't be picking that up. Here's the back. Now there's no new special features even on this Arrow sort of release. This was kind of, it's got Warner Brothers on top there, whereas the rest of the little digipacks have the Arrow logo. Again, they're not allowed to do the transfer on this one at this present time, but I'm sure Warner Brothers are going to allow them to do it. You know, if it's going to make extra money for them, then why not? We open it up, and what's really nice about this is you get that nice Chinese artwork, poster artwork. I haven't seen that before, so that's really, really cool. And then again, you get the standard Blu-ray, which is on those other two releases that I've shown. So yeah, really, really nice sort of digipack for this film from, well, it's in the Arrow box set, but it's obviously under license from Warner Brothers. Right, so okay, so that's the Blu-rays out of the way. Let's get into the retro stuff now. So let's get onto this DVD edition of Enter the Dragon. So this is a special uncut collector's edition of the film. So at the time of release of this, they cut the film. Obviously the BBFC had kind of cut out the nunchuck scene for a period of time. I think it was in the 90s, but this was then released fully uncut, and it's a really nice collector's edition. It does say it's a limited edition DVD box set containing 4 reproduction lobby cards, exclusive postcard pack, reproduction press brochure from the original 1973 cinema release. So if we turn it to the back, so I'll pause that so you can have a look at it, and that's all the stuff that you get inside. Okay, so this box has seen better days. It was bought second hand. Actually, my sister bought this for me, and there's a little note there that she's sent to me. So that was really, really kind of her. Okay, so right, so we've got some lobby cards. So let's look at those first. So here's the first one. Really, really nice. Here's the second one. Here's the third. So yeah, really cool. So the next item we get in here is this press brochure. All black and white shots. This I find really cool, all the different posters from around the world. And then on the last page you've got that, which is really, really cool. Okay, so next up we get a postcard collection. Does show all the postcards on the back. I will get these out, so we'll have a look at these. So here we go. Famous monk scene that was cut out of the film for a period of time, then re-edited back in. Sammo Hung, who we thought of the sort of opening scene of the film. Williams, is that Williams? No, it's just one of the guys that he's fighting in the competition. John Saxon, then the final one, you've got John Saxon with Han, and then the this is where they have the sort of celebration party before the competition begins. And then just to show you, all on the back of these postcards, it is, does say Enter the Dragon there, uncut special edition. So that's really, really nice. And then the final thing that you get in this box set was the uncut special edition snapper case DVD edition. Again with that famous poster artwork. On the back there's what you get and tells you about the film and any extras. Are there many extras on here? Yeah, there are special features. Pretty much I think they've been ported over to the Blu-ray. It's a 5.1 Dolby Digital mix, region 2 this one, widescreen 2:35:1 aspect ratio. Just open it up. Okay, so you've got the disc there, and then you've got the chapter listings there, which is always very nice. They're very cool. And it's just housed like that. There's nothing else in there. So it all goes back in the box. I'll just show you that inside the poster envelope. You just got a shot there of Bruce in black and white. Just put these postcards back. Put everything back in the box. There we go, there's the DVD special edition for Enter the Dragon. Okay, so the final two editions are VHS editions. So I've got this one, which is in like a clamshell. Again, that's famous artwork on the front. And you've got the back there. Again, all the same. It's even got special features on here, which is very unusual for a VHS. They didn't tend to have special features back in the day. Yeah, it's got the feature of 98 minutes and additional video material of 30 minutes. So it's like a clamshell. And here's the VHS tape. There's nothing else in there. There's no sort of booklet or art cards or anything like that, but yeah, it's just a nice piece of sort of history for this film on VHS. Okay, so the final item, and this isn't in the best condition, and it doesn't contain the lobby cards, unfortunately, but I do believe the lobby cards that are in that DVD edition are the same, so I would have been doubling up. However, it does contain a nice booklet or book. Yeah, so here we go. So it's the big box VHS edition for Enter the Dragon. Now, like I say, this is seen better days. The sticker on the front is a little bit warped. I think this has got wet at some point, because the back of it is a little bit bowed, and you can see kind of some sort of water damage. It's a real shame, but I did pick it up for quite a reasonable price on eBay. So we open it up, it comes out like this. So it's a sort of solid box. I do have a few of these big box editions. Probably this one is in probably the sort of not the greatest condition, but it was quite cheap. Okay, so here's the book. So we will get into that. Now again, unfortunately that's had a little bit of water damage to it. You can sort of read the stuff in there, but it's, yeah, it's such a shame. And then on the inside you've got the VHS. So you've got the clamshell edition of this one, which is very nice, from Warner Brothers. Didn't get many of these. Again, this was the special widescreen edition, 25th anniversary edition. And again, as per before, it's got these special features, which is very unusual for VHS. Open it up, and again you've got the VHS on the inside. Once again, pretty much the same as the other one, and then you just got the inside, nothing really in there, but it's just a clamshell. And that just sort of sits inside of this. Okay, so we get on to the book. So again, really nice design. Once again, that poster art continues. And this is the making of the classic motion picture. Now, I won't show you every page, but we'll show a few pages. There's the table of contents. If you want to pause that, you can just see what's inside of here. Wonderful picture of the tournament. There we go, there's the Chinese theatre in Los Angeles. Wouldn't it have been amazing to have gone to see that when it opened in 1973? Yeah, August 29th. I'd have been 1 year old when this came out. Oops, there we go. So fantastic pictures. I'm not going to show every page, but I will just flick through it. Try and show you a few pages. Yeah, it has sustained a little bit of dampness, unfortunately, but it's still, luckily, no sort of pages have been destroyed. That would have been a real shame. But and I think this book was pretty much made for this particular release. I don't know whether they sort of ever created a hardback edition of it. It shows you about Enter John Saxon, Enter Jim Kelly, there's a bit about the music as well, all about the music. So yeah, absolutely fantastic book. Wonderful images from the film. There's the last page with the appendices, cast and crew, etc. And some wonderful drawings as well. So yeah, fantastic edition for this film. Unfortunately, like I say, it's not in the best condition. Yeah, I mainly got it for that book, to be honest, because like I say, I do have the that VHS there as well. But yeah, it's quite nice to have that clamshell case. That's quite sort of unique. Bit different to this what you used to get with just the standard sort of plastic cases that you'd have got for the VHS. So yeah, this wonderful edition for Enter the Dragon. So hope you enjoyed that look at my Enter the Dragon editions. Like I say, I don't have the 4K edition. I really do hope, fingers crossed, that Arrow are permitted to do 4K rescan, because what I've heard, the 4K is a bit of an improvement, but I don't know whether it's warranted to really upgrade to that. Like I say, I don't have it myself, but yeah, really hope that Arrow can get hold of it, do a restoration, maybe find some sort of deleted footage, you never know, or maybe doing a retrospective documentary, because their documentaries are fantastic on their releases. Say the Golden Harvest box set is fantastic, and if they can sort of do an Enter the Dragon, I think it deserves it. So yeah, let's hope that happens. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. That really does help me out. It tells YouTube that you like these sorts of videos. You'll have seen a QR code as well. I'll put a QR code up here. So if you're watching this on a television, you can point your camera and that'll take you to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on a mobile or tablet or a computer, then yeah, you can subscribe in the usual way. and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload any new Bruce Lee material or any other martial arts stuff. I've got a playlist as well which I'll put at the end. So and there's also other playlists as well on there for action, sci-fi, martial arts, bit of horror, a little bit of westerns, all there for you guys to go and have a look at your leisure. Right guys, well that's the end of the video. Take care. See you next time. Bye now.